Even in the cold, she looks precious. Okay, let's jump into some stories I found interesting today, and hopefully these will evolve throughout the day. This one I was kind of appalled by, and just I haven't gone much into it, but you in the chat room are already making comments about this. Specifically, I don't know who said it, but there was something. Oh, Larry said, if he would have said that about a Democrat, he'd lose his job. I don't know. Is Ted Koppel employed right now? I don't even know. But Ted Koppel on Meet the Press this weekend, the veteran news anchor said Donald Trump is doing ISIS recruitment work for them with his comments about a total Muslim entry ban. Chuck Todd talked with his panel about Trump's proposal, bringing up how most of the Donald's appeal is due to support from people who have felt like social and cultural outcasts in modern America. Koppel said they think they're being tough on ISIS, and Trump thinks he's being tough on ISIS. But in truth, he argued, Donald Trump is, in effect, the recruiter-in-chief for ISIS. ISIS wants nothing more right now, Koppel said, than to have the world divided into Judeo-Christian on one side and the Islamic world on the other. It's exactly what Trump is doing for them. He concluded, I think it's time we started thinking about what ISIS wants and then not doing it. Those are some pretty harsh words, although I do feel like my headline due to space is it's too blunt, it's too tough, I believe, because I think what he was saying is that Donald Trump is inadvertently doing it. I don't think he means that Trump is doing this on purpose. What he was just saying is, and then Mark Cuban said something very similar last week when he said Trump is like the guy at the bar that's trying to get with the girl. He'll say anything to impress the girl at the bar, even if he doesn't mean it. And that's what Cuban said last week. There is Ted Koppel. That's what Cuban said last week about Trump. So I don't think that Ted Koppel meant that Trump is actually a recruiter for ISIS. Although I wouldn't have said it. I just would not have even remotely gone there. This is one of my favorite stories that I've stumbled upon, and it's a much happier topic, and hopefully this makes you laugh as much as it makes me laugh. This is an attorney from Texas named Brian Wilson. Here's him on Fox National back in October. But is it going to play? Does it hate us? What's happening? Maybe we'll skip that one. But he has gone viral because his ads are so unbelievably outrageous. He's an attorney, and this is a ad for his law firm.
Brian Wilson, Texas Law Hawk. Brian Wilson, Law Hawk. Talons of justice. Due process. Due Brian Wilson, the Texas Law Hawk. Talons of justice.
Wow. Why is it
so... Process. Do wheelies.
Oh, that's the Fox playing. I was like, there are two audio files playing. All right, so this is Brian Wilson. He refers to himself as the Texas Law Hawk. And so the Supreme Court overturned the ban on lawyers advertising in 1977. And in this story, they say justices probably didn't envision the barrage of over-the-top pleas for your legal business. But Brian Wilson of Fort Worth, he's 29 years old, the self-proclaimed Texas Law Hawk, may have some of the most outlandish yet. Several lawyers in the area have complained that they think he's unprofessional, which I can kind of understand.
Someone just called me!
But he's absolutely branded himself, and he's getting national attention. These commercials aren't actually on the television. He's made them for internet only, and he puts them on his social media sites. Oh, actually, he reviews himself on his Facebook page. He doesn't air them on TV. He puts them on social media. And hi, Dave Muncie. We're going to want to talk to you later. Does your tie sing today? Does your tie play music? Are you wearing a music tie today?
Not today.
Oh, Dave.
But if you squeeze the bottom of it, I'll sing you a little bit.
Okay. He actually reviews himself on his Facebook page. I just think this guy's obviously really smart. He didn't create these ads for the television. He created them online, and he asked his friends to share them, and his friends have shared them, and he's gone completely viral. He's being seen here on Fox 10 News Now in Phoenix, Arizona, and he was on CNN over the weekend. He has been featured on Fox News National. Some of these reviews are absolutely hilarious. Look at this. I'm moving to Texas just so I can hire Brian Wilson. I've never had this guy as my lawyer, but I D-word sure would if I lived in Texas. Talons of Justice. Where is it? He actually reviews himself, and that made me laugh out loud. I spent a long time looking him up over the weekend because I just thought this was so bizarre and hilarious and smart. I love people that know how to brand themselves. Here we go. I'm awesome. I love people that know how to brand themselves and creatively get themselves in front of the media in a smart way, not in a salacious way, like perhaps a Kardashian or a Hilton sister. So I thought that was great. Some of he takes this to the extreme in regards to, he definitely has his brand. He has his brand in his head, and he's going full speed ahead. Some of his blog posts, let me try to find blog posts on Wilson's website, carry titles such as "Things Not to Say to Police." That sounds fascinating. That sounds like a legitimate story we should do here in Phoenix. And new tricks to beat a Texas DWI. And he just, I feel like, seems like such a fun young man. I'd like to actually see him in court, because I don't know if he's actually capable of... he's definitely fun and funny, but does that mean he is capable of getting you out of trouble? I don't know. So maybe that we'll get to see him in action one day. He strikes me as somebody that will end up with his own reality show. This is a story I can't seem to get away from either, and it's in the holiday spirit, so I thought I'd share. Have you heard of Hot Santa? Well, I never assumed there would or could be such a thing. But it's 2015, and here we are. People are driving for hours to meet this Hot Santa. This is on foxnews.com. There he is. I saw Journey Woman kissing Santa Claus. Hashtag no shame. I like that she talks about herself in the third person. I already like this lady, aside from macking on Santa Claus. Women in Canada are flocking to a mall to see a man known as Fashion Santa. Forget the trademark paunch and gold-framed glasses. The Santa at Toronto's Yorkdale Mall is a slim, smoldering professional model who specializes in taking selfies. Who knew? Love it. That was on Black Friday. She doesn't look stressed about Black Friday. She looks pretty content standing next to that fuzzy guy. In a modern spin on the typical Santa photos, the model, Paul Mason, said in a promotional interview, rather than the traditional red suit, the Santa is decked out in a burgundy velvet blazer, a checkered scarf, and even a waist-clenching belt. Look at this guy. Do you think that that's what he wanted to be when he grew up? I watch a lot of Lifetime movies during Christmas where they say that they want to be Santa when they grow up. Do you think that was his dream? Is it coming true? Is this going to be a Lifetime movie? Thankfully, all the chatter goes to a good cause. Each Santa selfie with the hashtag Yorkdale Fashion Santa will raise $1 to the Sick Kids Foundation. Oh wow, they call him the Silver Fox. I would do it if he was local, but I'm not in Canada. But I would definitely go to Canada to meet him. Just a little bit of a trek, just a little bit. Here's a really cute story that we're doing this live on the air. So hopefully this works, and hopefully it's not a prank and somebody answers the phone and accosts us. But we're looking at New York. These are not live visuals out of New York, but I'm going to show you this B-roll while I tell you a little bit more about this story. It's super sweet. For 1 week in December between finals and end of semester goodbyes, students in one college dorm take turns singing holiday tunes to strangers around the clock. They man the phones, taking requests for songs from people all over the world, seeking a little bit of holiday cheer. So, if in the middle of the night you have a hankering for a live, likely out-of-tune rendition of Jingle Bells, someone is out there ready to sing it for you. And, as one would expect, it's absolutely infectious. Calling midday Friday after a short wait time, this reporter requested Rocking Around the Christmas Tree from the friendly guy who answered. He pulled up the lyrics and sang completely off-key, but with so much heart. Dare you try it and not smile. This singer happened to be Dan Kwok, the resident director of Snyder Hall at the University of Illinois residence that has hosted the Dial a Carol program for more than 55 years. We're very amateur. I think that's one of the better parts of it, he said. The program started in 1960 when Snyder's office secretary, a woman named Betty Gordon, convinced the residents in the then all-male dorm to sing and play carols. Oh, that's the helicopter pilot, excuse me. To sing and play carols for random callers around the holidays. Initially, they'd sing to only every few callers. What happened to my Christmas tree? There we go. Playing vinyl records for the others, but over the years, the students decided it was more fun and festive to sing them all. Oh, that's funny. The university's associate director of housing for communication said most students in the building participate regardless of musical ability, religion, or the fact that it's finals week, she said. For many of them, it's a great stress reliever. All right, so I'm concerned because it said that there was a wait time. So let's try this and see how long the wait time is. In the meantime, I can go to the other story.
On down now. Your call will be received shortly after this message. Please have your name, location where you are calling from, and the holiday song you would like to hear ready for when we answer your call. Please be patient, and it may take us a few moments to get to your call. Thank you, and happy holidays.
All right. Tell me what you want to hear in the chat room. So great. So we're dealing with a 2-minute wait time so far. Oh, look, I'm gonna get us in the Christmas spirit way big here. How do you feel about that? It's delicious. So we are now dealing with a 2-minute 44-second wait time. Oh, Bina liked the shots I was showing earlier. I'm sorry, Bina. So if you're just now joining us, we dial a carol, which is basically a group of college students that will sing us a Christmas carol. This is at the University of Illinois. Oh, this is funny. Their favorite callers are teachers from elementary or middle school classrooms. They feel fairly confident they have most every holiday song in their repertoire, but last year a radio station in Ireland called and stumped them when it asked for an Irish Christmas favorite, Fairy Tale of New York. They've since added the folksy ballad to their songbook. They opened the phone lines at midnight last Thursday, and with the first 14 hours they had already hit 1,000 calls and all 50 states. They also received calls from Australia, Canada, China, South Korea, Sweden, and Taiwan. A few years ago, they created a Mariah meter to measure how many times callers called and requested Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, the pop holiday anthem of the past 2 decades. Last year, it was requested 339 times. On the Dial a Carol Facebook page, one fan asked what song they really wanted to sing. A student manning the social media account responded, "While we would love to see the Mariah meter break, and Jingle Bells typically is the most requested song each year, I, as the replying member of the Dial a Carol team, would love to be able to sing What's This from The Nightmare Before Christmas. My colleague, who is sitting next to me right now as I am replying, is begging to sing Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. The students will be singing until 11:59 p.m. December 16th, so pick out your favorite holiday song, give them a call, and prepare to be serenaded and to smile." So that's currently what we're waiting for. We have been on hold for, 5 minutes and 21 seconds. I feel like this was a great transition, the fireplace. It went from Hot Santa to fireplace, and I'm okay with that. Okay, we're at 6 minutes now. Well, dang, by the time they get on the phone, it might very well be Christmas. That's a great comment. Oh, they forget to say long distance charges may apply. That's a good point. They might.
Thank you for calling Dial a Carol at the University of Illinois. Due to a high call volume, we are unable to complete your call. Please try back later. Thank you for helping to make Dial a Carol a success.
Wow, we were just denied on the internet live. They hung up. It's an automatic hang up. They should say, I'm actually really offended right now. Aside from the fact that I just failed in front of my friends on the internet, they should say, like, press 1 to continue to hold, not, psh, you know what, bye. I'm offended.
Calling Dial a Carol. The call will be received shortly after this message. Please have your name, calling from and the holiday songs you would like to hear ready for when we answer your call. Please be patient.
If you answer my call, dial a Carol.
Thank you and happy holidays.
I'm going to jump over to the next story while we wait. This one's kind of cool, too. An Alaskan family has bravely turned over their Christmas lights to people on the internet. I'm going to turn both my mics back on so you can hear me no matter what way I'm facing. And let me pull up this website because this is cool. All right, I'm going to switch out my fire here. Okay, this is really cool, and I'm going to show you full screen so you can participate too. All right, an Alaskan family has bravely turned over control of their Christmas lights to people on the internet who, with a click of a button, are able to turn areas off and on at all hours of the day and night. This is the 6th year that this family has done this. Ken Woods, an information technology employee in Fairbanks, has nailed a live camera to a tree outside his home. He has then rigged a dozen different controls, allowing anyone who visits his website to turn a certain area of the lights off and on at all hours of the night. The very first year we did it, we did one string of lights on the tree. Woods told this news outlet it was cool, but then we added a web camera pointing at the tree, and then the reaction blew up. A week into it, my wife turned to me and said, next year, these are going outside. It was super annoying in the middle of the night. So watch this. Let's see here. So you can see people are turning things off and on right now. I want to turn on the garage wreath. I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. See, it turned on right there. Let's turn the front door wreath on. There it goes. And the good part about being in Alaska is that it's kind of dark all the time. So really, you can appreciate this no matter what time of the day it is in America, or over here where we are, not where it's dark all the time. There are currently 241 people turning the lights off and on. You might experience some delays. Here's some Q&A that the couple, Ken and Rebecca, have set up on their website. It's too bright. I can't see the lights. We don't complain about sunlight in Alaska. Try back later, they said. Someone says, how in the heck did you make this happen? We live fairly close to the North Pole. No, really, look it up. Santa is moving into the digital age, and I'm helping him with some experimental electronic magic. Adorable. What does this look like from outside your house? We filmed this from our driveway. Cool. This thing is broken. I can't see anything. Internet Explorer is the worst web browser ever created. Use Firefox or Chrome, LOL. I want to throw money at you. This is awesome. I used to say this doesn't cost us a lot, no worries. But today, 12/12/15, I looked at the estimated bill from the Amazon EC2 instance. This year, we're on track for $483 updated daily in server costs. If you'd like to donate, we'd certainly appreciate it. Isn't it super cold in Fairbanks? Funny you should ask. Wow. This is a good question. Why does it take so long for the lights to turn off and on? When I click the link, Santa is mad at you because you were bad this year. If it takes more than 5 seconds, try again. So obviously these people have a great sense of humor. How fun. I'd sit here all day if I could and just, I feel kind of like we're tormenting these people at the same time. And I'm still on hold for the dial-a-carol. What if this is just a myth? What if this isn't real? Do you think that they hang up on you after 6 minutes? We're about to see. What is Santa's sled? Daryl asks if I've seen Santa's sled. Great Kinsey just flushed the toilet. I hate rejection. So do I, Robert. It felt dirty to be rejected here on Fox 10 News Now. I'm just trying to get somebody to sing me some Christmas carols. Front door on. Go, go. Yes! I just saw it. That worked. Who are these people that are turning off my lights? Now 232 people are turning them off and on. I wish they'd light up this tree. Is that an option? Light up that tree. It looks like a Christmas tree anyway. Colorful tree on. Where's the colorful tree? Is that the colorful tree? Man, that would drive me crazy. All right, we're at 6 minutes and 9 seconds. Hopefully we won't get rejected a second time by the Dial a Carol.
Thank you for calling Dial a Carol. This is Melissa. May I ask who's calling?
Hi, Melissa. My name is Kinsey. Thanks so much for answering.
I am glad that I could. Have you been on hold for a while?
I have, and I'm so happy to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you, Kinsey.
Oh, I said I have been on hold. It's okay, though.
Oh, okay. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay. And what song would you like to hear?
Do you know New Kids on the Block, Funky Funky Christmas?
Let me ask you real quick, but I'm not sure that we do, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kinsey, can I get your second request? Because I don't think we know that one.
Okay, do you know Jingle Bell Rock?
We do know Jingle Bell Rock. We can do that one for you.
Okay, cool.
Sorry about not having your first choice.
It's all right.
Here we go. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fog. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells rock. Dancing and prancing and going somewhere. In the lofty air. What a ride. How was that, Kinsey?
That was beautiful. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Bye. That was amazing. I really feel complete. I also work in a newsroom, and I think that was loud. I got stink eye from a few people. But that was super fun. We'll have to call them back 9 times today. I saw a request for Run DMC's Christmas song, and I doubt if they didn't know in KOTB, I doubt they're gonna know Run DMC, but I do. It's Christmas time in Hollis Queen, Mama cooking chicken and collard greens, so I can do it for you. So that I felt like that was the most solid top 5 I've ever had in my life. So maybe I should just retire now, check out, be done. We're going to look at our live weather cam over here on receiver 41. Let me drop this. This is what the valley currently looks like. Absolutely stunning. We are